Hey, it's Dr. B here with my boy Sam. We're back in the shop and we're ready to play turn number 3 of Battletech Aces, the Scouring Sands introductory training simulator scenario. And just to kind of recap where we are at, there are 3 Jade Falcons who are taking on our Blue Badger mercenary group. We've already lost one. We got another one, which is when we get into the narrative part of the campaign, my mech. And so we need to get him out of there. And we're going to play 2 turns this video. Turn 3 and turn 4 there on the turn track. This scenario lasts 7 turns. And I want to share with you real quick something about how this works, okay? And it's a pretty slick system that Josh Dirksen has created. And getting some cards ready here. So the way this works is these cards, Sam, if you come over here and take a look, have an initiative number between 0 and 1,000. You go in order of them. So it's not a decision as to who moves first. It goes by the initiative number. And I don't want to spend too much time on these numbers or on these cards because I want you to buy the set, not just copy what's down there. But you start each turn and you just go through this menu. First off, you look at the captain. Does he have any specific orders that need to be done? As the starting card there says, none. So you go through and it's a checklist. If the ideal red target, which you see right there, has moved and the unit can move within 16 inches of it, that's what you're going to do. If there are any moved enemies in 30 inches, that's what you're going to do. If not, you keep going to the right and finally you go look for the nearest target. And there are a menu of choices there to set up. It's pretty easy to figure it out once you've gone through. And the good thing about this scenario book is they have a play-by-play guided tutorial that takes you through how to read the cards, how to look at it. The rule book itself has a bunch of lessons as far as to learn how to do it. But this guided tutorial says, all right, this is how you go through and make the choices. And so if you're playing a scenario where one side is human, the other side is the AI, you can kind of go through and be honest with yourself and give them the best option for this, okay? Also, they use what is called front-loaded unequal movement. So where we have the initiative in Battletech, if you have the initiative, you always move second. You get to see what the other side does. So what we're going to do is we'll go through, we'll look at the speed of the cards there. We'll figure out who moves first. They'll move one of theirs. We'll move 3 of ours this first turn. I'll tell you right now, we're going to move that Timberwolf and get him out of there because he has lost all of his armor. He is just working on structure right now. And then they'll move their second guy. We'll move 2 of ours. They'll move their third guy. And we'll move the last 2 of ours. So we'll come back after we move them and see what we did. And we'll go from there. Okay, we've worked through all the movement for turn 3. That Thunderbolt kind of went back, tried to get cover. That's where us having initiative really helped out there because he got cover against how we were set up, but now we're getting some good shots there. That Summoner, or Thor, he's kind of picking on a couple guys there. We got our Wolverine, he jumped down, and we wanted to protect him from this Locust that's over here hiding out in the woods. He's only going to have a couple of long shots that hopefully won't do much damage. So the Jade Falcons get to move first. The bad news is we're not getting any waypoints this turn. which isn't fun for us. We will get one next turn. That means the last, well, we're not going to get them all because we didn't get one this turn. And that G waypoint prevents us from, you can only get one waypoint a turn. So we're going to have to really work hard here. So let's see how firing goes, and we'll pick it up from there. And we figured we'd take a moment here. The the Thunderbolt is firing first. So we figured we'd give you a little opportunity to see how this works here. The card gives you the instructions of what to do. As far as this, he's activating on 253, so he's going to activate first. And so the first thing, hit target rear. Well, he doesn't have a rear target to hit, so he's going to look at the yellow, best yellow within 24 inches. And the commander says whoever has the most armor within 24 inches. And we were looking at it, the Awesome and the Battlemaster are kind of tied for armor right now. So we go to the second one here, who has the most, who has the greater medium damage. Is it the Awesome or the Battlemaster? Well, they're tied. So we go to the third thing, who has the lowest TMM? Wouldn't you know it? They're tied there. So we're just going to give a roll off. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, he's going to fire at the Awesome. 4, 5, or 6, he's going to fire at the Battlemaster. And it's a 2, so he's going to fire at the Awesome. So let's figure out how he's going to do this. These Jade Falcons in this exercise are skill 2. So we start with that as a base number. Our Awesome has a TMM of 1, so that makes it 3. It's medium range, so that's 4, 5. And we're playing that there's cover because he's kind of hidden there. So it's going to affect it a little bit, so 6. And the Thunderbolt rolls 5 sets of dice with a target number of 6. So we roll 2 dice, matching dice. Anything 6 or higher is a hit. And so we look there, 1, 2, 3, and the other 2 are misses. So it's going to do 3 pips of damage to the Awesome. Would you fill in the first or the last 3 there in armor? And it's that simple to figure out damage in Alpha Strike. We're going to do the rest of the Jade Falcons, and then the Blue Badgers will fire back, and we'll see what happens. So we did all the firing for turn 3. We finally got some work done on this Thunderbolt here. He has lost all of his armor, and we got some damage into his structure. So he is going to be doing a forced withdrawal from here on out. He's got to get to the edge of the map on one of these 3 sides, whichever is closer, to save his weapon or save his mech. And so our guys will probably be hunting him down a little bit to do some pressure there. The Timberwolf actually fired a long range and got a crit on him as he's leaving the field. The Locust, because he ran over there to the woods, was out of the fight this round. And the Awesome took some major damage from the Summoner, but we did some work on him too. We finally got another point on him.
2.
So we've taken the TMM dice off the board. The initiative we'll figure out here in a second, but we have golf for the waypoint. Let's see what the golf says. Your nav flashes in the corner of your eye. 2 more red carrots are closing in on your position. Enemy recon elements must have been on patrol. Place, and we're not using the Firemouth and the Pouncer. We're using the Rifleman
And the Howler. And Baboon.
Rifleman and the Howler for the Jade Falcons. They're coming on the board. It'll be 1-3 north edge or 4-6 the south edge. So Sam, if you would please tell us what side they're coming on. Roll.
Oh.
Just 1 dice, please. 2. They're going to be coming in on the north edge over there. We'll figure out where we're going here in just a second. So, as sometimes happens with games, but that's the beautiful thing about Battletech. We got a call from Mom. We needed to head back. We did the initiative for turn 4. The Blue Badgers wound up winning it. Sam, it looks like things are turning up for us, even though they got 2 new guys coming in on the north edge of the table. Do you like our situation?
No, not really, but it could get better.
Okay. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be back with turn 4 probably tomorrow night. Thanks.